having a heat wave here in Bend, and courtesy of a broken hand, I get to do trainer workouts while it's 90+ degrees out. So I'm doing some things to help cool me down, and I get them set up the night before. So here are my tricks to keep cool on hot trainer rides. Awesome for warm-ups at hot races too. So the first one is I'm going to take my water bottles and I'm going to freeze them with my mix-in. But one of the tricks that I have to cut everything because my hand doesn't really work, is that I'm only going to put half of the mix in my bottle. Oh, it's so hard to do things one-handed. There we go. So I'm going to put half the mix in, and then I'm gonna fill it up about half with water and then put it in the freezer. And that way I've got this nice frozen ice block at the bottom. And then when I take it out for my workout tomorrow, I'll put the rest of the mix in and then fill it up to the top and then shake it around. And so that way the top part is gonna get super cooled by the ice block in the bottom. And then the ice block is gonna melt as I go through my workout. So I'll do that to all of my bottles. Pretty sweet. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a whole bunch of hand towels and I'm gonna get them wet, wring them out with water, roll them up, and then I'm gonna put them in the freezer as well next to my water bottles. So then I'm gonna take them out for my workout tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna take just a nice little hand towel. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna soak it in water. Takes just a second. I'm going to wring it out with two hands. It's a whole lot easier than one hand. But got as much water wrung out of it as I can. And then I'm gonna fold my towel into thirds. And then I'm just gonna roll it up. So it's just kind of like a nice little roll. And then that is gonna go in my freezer overnight. So it'll freeze really nice, and then it's easy to unroll, and I'll put it on my neck or mop my face off with a nice cool towel when I'm doing my trainer workout tomorrow. The ice towel, freaking amazing. Magic. Back to the kitchen. Okay, so opening up my little freezer drawer. There's my water, there's some towels. I'll put a few more towels in there to freeze overnight. Water bottles, and I'll be good to go tomorrow. The next day, another one of my tricks is I set up this little Yeti cooler, and in there I've got my rolled up towels and my water bottle, and I just put this by my trainer, and the cooler will help keep them cold. And this is really key for those workouts when I'm gonna be on the trainer for over 2 hours, but it's also good just to have things stacked up if you're like at a race and have this ready for afterwards. Little coolers, brilliant. Oh wait, there's more. I forgot. One more trick. So I'm coming back to you 2 weeks later. Hand is out of my brace. I'm starting to ride my bike outside. It's awesome. And it reminded me that one of my tricks is that I freeze my goo liquid gels. They're like more watery gels, and when they're frozen, they're kind of like Otter Pop. So I just keep a few in my freezer, and then I just take them with me. They work great on the trainer, but they're also super great for, especially early in your rides, if they're in your back pockets. They kind of cool your back, and then they're just like the most amazing little slushy treats when you're ready for them. So keep them in my freezer. Let me show you those. All right, weeding through the laundry to my freezer. Okay, so my walk-in freezer, hanging here are my little liquid energies. So good. I just put them in, so they're just freezing. They're not frozen yet, but so awesome. I hope my tricks help keep you cool.